time to go. It's Monday. Got everything hooked up. I gotta go to Des Moines. I got John Deere again. Everything is looking good. It's 2 in the morning. I did my 34 hours. So it's all about 5.5 hour drive. Get there in Des Moines. They open at 8. That should be alright. 53056. Redress these tires. Just drying out, but these rims are pretty rusty. The axles have slid back pretty good. John Deere's got a lot of weight for those parts. Well, it's ready to hit the road. Everybody's sleeping. It's going to be a quiet night till about rush hour traffic. And then it's hectic time. See how many grumpy people are on the roads on Monday. Never ending. Oh, back in Des Moines. Looks like I'm the last truck. There's 3 in front of me. But they're pretty quick on unloading here. And we'll see what they got for me today. It's early morning. The last days before it gets cold. Got my crown lights. Looks better. Matches the front. That's the right way to go. Yeah, it'd be different if it was just clear LEDs, but that's got chrome in it. So it looks really nice. Really goes with the mirrors. Alright. So about waiting for a backhaul. Unless they get me running around just local or something. Might be the plastics place going to Columbus, Wisconsin. I'm just north of Cedar Rapids. Took about a couple hours to get a backhaul. This one's a little different. I'm picking this load up and taking this back to the yard. And then there's a loaded trailer, refrigerated, and that's being loaded and it'll be at the yard. And that goes to Atlanta, Georgia. Looks like they're loading me right now. And from Atlanta, Georgia, we'll see what kind of backhaul is there, but it looks like it's refrigerated. So this truck's all ready to go. Gotta back up a little bit to get out of the bubble look. But it's all about going to Atlanta, Georgia. I used to go there 2 times a week. Looks like it really got the back up. His first time here. Small marker 25 on 380, so you can see it's just north of Cedar Rapids. I'm about 3.5 hours away from the yard, so we'll see how this turns out to be. It's about 4 in the afternoon now, so you can see that wait I had to do. And then I have to get my 10 hours and go to Atlanta. I'm loaded now. I was curious of what they loaded me. Doesn't seem too heavy. The bills say 19,000 pounds. Huh? Look at that. Looks like mail. It's gonna be different. I guess I'll strap it low. Yeah, it looks like mail. It's in mail trays. It goes to Pitney Bowes. Pitney Bowes in Deerfield. Alright, let's strap this down. Yeah, it looks pretty light, so I'll probably slide the axles all the way up. The heavy stuff's in the front. But it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's all about going through rush hour. They didn't give me a seal. Alright. Let's get back to the yard. Last days of warm day. It's about 75 degrees out. Truck's a little dusty, needs to be wiped down, but when I have time I'll do that. That's what I was saying when you saw that other truck with this piece missing. It's actually the screw is the trick. Make sure you get a black one so it looks nice. And make sure you screw those so you don't lose those pieces. That's a big recall. They won't fix it, they just replace it. Back at the yard. Dropped the trailer off, they picked it up and left right away. But I have trailer 6111. This is refrigerated. And I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia. And it's a load of potatoes. Wisconsin potatoes. I'm going to Costco. And it's about 42,000 pounds. I already put load locks on it, locked it all up, seal. Take pictures of that. It's looking good. Alright. Okay. It looks like if they clean up these rims, dress it up, make it look good. For 42,000, I gotta weigh it. It's a little dusty, but it's good to get out of this area, go south. I used to go to Atlanta, Georgia 2 times a week for a while, a couple of years doing that route. We'll see how it is out in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. This is Costco. They all look the same. Ooh, it's pretty busy here. But it's the same, you gotta have a pager. They give you a pager at the security gate. When it goes off, then you go to the door. When it goes off again, you leave and give them the pager back. Looking good. Didn't go through any rain, so everything looks good. All I did was wipe it down. It's all about waiting now. It's much warmer down here than up in Wisconsin. They won't see fall for a while. The leaves are not changing yet. Alright, hurry up and wait. We'll see what backhaul we get. I'm just south of Atlanta, Georgia. Gotta pick up a load here, which I already did. And I gotta take this to Tennessee, right by Nashville. That's a hard button. push. Only got about an hour left. If I do 2 hour, then I got 3 hours left. It's only 4 hours away. You can see it's a small load. There's actually 2 trucks there taking this load on the second one, so I get the leftovers. I gotta put a load lock on that one. That should do it. It's only supposed to be about 30,000 pounds. They put it all in the front. But we'll see how it works out. It's about a 4.5 hour drive. Traffic's really miserable in Atlanta. It's always stop and go traffic, so it's best to time it when to go. It's better after 7 o'clock at night. It's all about finding a rest area or something. But I'll do my best. I'm gonna talk to the security guard and see if I can stay here for a couple hours. We'll see how cool he is. Alright, that's better. I'll see what's going on. Slide the axles back all the way this time. See if I can stay here. No, there's a rest area. The 179, this 216 mile marker, it's pretty far away. Alright, early morning. It's Thursday. I'm the east side of Nashville. I got door number 5. Let's see if I can push this in. It's pretty hard. I have to break this seal. Alright, seal broken. It looked like it was easier than the plastic ones. You always have to look up to make sure you don't hit the other driver's trailer. But there's a big reason why you put load locks up and down on refrigerated. Dry you can't because the ceiling. But you see how it's bulging. It's bulging pretty good. They put a lot of load locks on the sides. Well, that's actually how you have to do it on refrigerated. It really pushes the sides out. All the insulation. It doesn't flex back in. But they get this whole load. I waited till about midnight so I can get through Atlanta and Chattanooga in a way that it's not so busy. But when you put load locks up in the refrigerator, you should always put them in vertical, not horizontal. Here's how you do it when it comes to overlapping. You put the first one on the metal, the brace on the back, and then you overlap. That way you're not pushing the ceiling up. But you always store your load locks that way. So vertical on refrigerated dry vans or horizontal. That way you're not pushing the sides out. And it always falls because of the cold. It really messes things up. But on the side, you want to put a load lock, and the 2 backs. 3 load locks is actually the right way. But the store, you really want to do it this way. Put it on the corner, and you should always put all your load locks on the side like that. Anybody else, they put them on the floor, and the load locks get damaged from the forklifts. They just run over them. They start forgetting. Plus they leave them on the dock, or you end up putting them out on the side, and it just gets in the way. So that's actually the right way to go, is to put them in the corner like that, unlock them on the side, vertical. And that way it's out of your way until you have to use it again. So that's the right way to go. It's better than the load racks in the back of the tractor. Alright. I gotta wait a little bit. They're charging out the forklift. Said it'll take about 20 minutes. But axle slid all the way back. Looks like no chocks here. Not even dock locks. But this is Tennessee, so might have different laws here. See, it's stretched out. I was looking to see how the springs are doing. Looks like 2 of them. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And we'll see what kind of backhaul I'll get. Looks like these tanks are still looking good. It's the right way to go. All ready for winter. What's nice about the 2019 versus the 2021 I had is that these LEDs were yellow versus amber, and the crown lights I put up are amber, and that's nice because you can see the chrome on this ends. And when I have everything on, it's all amber versus yellow. And I remember the 2021, the blinkers were amber like this, and then the headlights were yellow. And you could see the oddball kind of thing where they had yellow and amber. And when I put the crowns on, it was amber, and really offset everything when the headlights were yellow. And those are the new markers, is yellow versus the amber. But this one's got all the amber versus mismatch of the yellow and amber. But it's alright. I'm not too picky. It's looking pretty good. Let's turn on my light here. Yeah. Tank's looking good. I think I got the only def cap that's chrome. Everybody else has a blue. Oh well, that's the way to go. Still like this emblem, looks good. Everything else is this kind of trim they put up. This actually goes all the way up to here and going around. And all the Freightliners I had, even Peterbilts, I always had the chrome edge on the bottom of the passenger and driver window. I just think it's too much. Plus, if it was to be done, this emblem here needs to go down, because it's centered to the door now. Once you put a chrome trim on there, now the logo is too high, and it'd be right on the edge of the top. It won't be centered on the door. It'd be too high. It would look really funny. It needs to go lower once you put a wide trim like that. But that's the touch of glass that I always do when it comes to little things, but not too gaudy. I don't like them when it's too much chrome. Well, hurry up and wait. Alright, I'm in Kentucky. It's right by Princeton here. I gotta go to Princeton afterwards. This is a little lonely little warehouse. It shouldn't take me long. Got these tires dressed after the rain. The rain pretty good. Get the truck wash, free truck wash. It's one of those rain bombs. Once that's all done, it gets all the bugs off. Get everything all cleaned up again, wiped down. It was a good chore this morning. So this load goes to Aldi's in Minnesota. So we'll see how long that will work out. See, I got all the bugs off. Those cleared, the crown lights are looking really good. That's looking sweet. That's looking good. Got all the bugs off. Yeah. It was a good wipe down this morning. Had to be here at 9 o'clock. Took me about a half an hour to wipe everything down. Oh, looks like we're done already. Alright. It's just too quick, I take it. Alright, I'm going to Princeton after this. Let's see how that works out. This guy here might be in my way when I get out. That's the right way to go. Okay, back on the road after this. Alright, back in Princeton. This is a place I've been here before. It's my second time. And I gotta go to door 24. So I should be over here somewhere. Door 14. That must be over farther. Door 24. I wonder where that's at. Huh. That must be way over here. Oh, yep, door 24 is way over here. Okay, good to go. Alright, it's good to check this out. I actually was over here first. But this is going to Aldi's in Minnesota. The highs there, I believe, is 52 degrees. So it's all about the change of the weather when it comes to leaves on the tree. Looks a lot better when it's all cleaned up after the rain. Nice free truck wash. Once it rains like that, you just wipe all the bugs off and pretty well dress the tires and wipe everything down. And it always cleans up. But the main thing is you gotta leave the doors shut here, so that should be good. Once I get over there, I'll slide the axles all the way back. And the reefer, it's a dry load, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's go to door 24. Okay, door 24. You gotta take the glad hands off. Slide the axles back. And you don't have to open the doors. I got a seal on it anyways. But I'm looking for a chalk. This one here looks broken. Huh. It's a 12:30 appointment. It's 10:30 now. Princeton, Kentucky. Central Daylight Time here. Well, that's good. Here early, they said just grab a door, they'll be on it. So let's wait and see. I'm at Aldi's in Minnesota, just north of, no, just south of Minneapolis. Looks like everything's good. Let's square the dock. Yep. Got the red light already. It's only half a load, 11 pallets. It's 2 in the morning Sunday. So it's a long week. Worked 7 days so far. Went through some rain, but got it all wiped down yesterday when I was in Iowa. Iowa 80. Everything's looking good. Door 2. You can see this trailer here, how it's bulging out. Old trailer. Usually it's because you're just cranking on the load locks. It's better to go vertical on your load locks than the refrigerated. But alright, after this then I gotta wait till tomorrow, because it's Sunday at 2 in the morning. I gotta wait all the way till Monday here in Minnesota and wait for a backhaul back to the yard or wherever they got for me. It's always a mystery. We'll see how it works out. Alright, hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Well, I'm empty now. I'm at a rest area. It's Sunday, 3:30 in the morning. I'm in Minnesota on I-35. It's about 47 degrees outside. But this is where I'll sit for about, I guess, about 30 something hours. Figured they'll probably get me a load about 10 in the morning Monday. So 24 hours, it'd be 3:30 in the morning Monday. So you can see it'll probably be around 34 hours, I guess. That's all about the trucking business. Hurry up and wait. But it was a long 7 days. I left on Monday, went to Des Moines, and then came back and went to Atlanta, Georgia, and then to Kentucky, and then stopped in Iowa 80. Looks pretty good. All cleaned up, last days before winter. But it looks pretty good for 47 degrees out. Go back to the bubble look. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm ready to go to sleep. At least I don't have to set my alarm. But I might do some projects tomorrow. Maybe I should film some of my projects. Depends if it warms up. But it's nice to get everything done before it starts getting cold. It's all about Minnesota here. It's going to stay cold. Well, I hope everybody enjoys my video. I should call it the 7-day work week. How's that sound? Thank you very much for your time.